In the future world, an unexpected zombie crisis quickly led to the fall of human cities. As one of the few survivors, the Fran family decided to move to a rural area with a lower population density. Driving a dilapidated van, they finally reached their old home, which had been abandoned for many years. The silence inside was eerily unsettling. Fran opened the bedroom door, following his memory, and found his father lying in bed, already in heaven. Clearly, he hadn't wanted to become a zombie. Fran picked up his father's handgun, trying to suppress his overwhelming grief. But at that moment, sorry. His mother's half-dead body began repeating her last words before she lunged at him. Why? The next morning, after checking that the water supply was not contaminated, Fran decided to settle there with his family of 4. However, his wife Alice was visibly reluctant. Soon after, Fran took their eldest son Josh to the storage room to search for supplies. To their surprise, they found hens and eggs, but soon the couple started to have disagreements about their future plans. Fran wanted to stay there permanently, but Alice felt that the food would eventually run out. Furthermore, her parents had died horribly in the house, proving it wasn't safe. Persuaded by his wife, the family decided to head north. Suddenly, Fran slammed on the brakes. It turned out that a barrier had been set up on the bridge. Alice tried to move it, but Fran believed that the barrier must have been placed there for a reason. His wife insisted on getting out of the car, but she underestimated the weight of the fence. She pulled out a large knife, intending to cut through the wire mesh. Just as she got into danger, Fran didn't hesitate to jump out of the car and rush to save her, sending the zombies to heaven in the process. The already broken-down cars stalled on the bridge due to the sudden stop, and the family had no choice but to walk back to Fran's old home. The next morning, Fran took Josh to the fields. In the post-apocalyptic world, even a child this age had to take on responsibilities. However, the naturally timid Josh lacked the courage to even fire a gun, which frustrated Fran to the point of yelling at him. Under pressure, Josh finally mustered up the courage to pull the trigger. Just then, Lucas realized that the nearby zombies had been attracted by the gunshot. The family hurriedly ran back to the house, but the zombies followed them. Fran barricaded the door with a cupboard, trying to remain as quiet as possible, but the number of zombies outside kept increasing, and soon they managed to force the door open. In a critical moment, the zombies were distracted by the sound of a horn, and they followed the vehicle away from the house.